take that one. You should.
I didn't hear that at rehearsal.
Well, I've got to say, you are... Isn't he looking marvellous? You are looking marvellous. And you keep going on and on. How do you do it?
Duracell batteries.
Oh, I'll have to get some of those. Yeah, I really will. But you look so good. You remind me of when I was your age.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Last October.
Anyway, no, listen, Bruce, listen.
Yeah.
You know, I'm doing this show, as you know, because you did promise me that I would get a chance. This is why I'm dressed like this.
Exactly.
I would get a chance to play tennis with a huge mega tennis star.
Look, trust me, trust me.
Well, so where is he? I mean, is it John McEnroe?
No, he's sick. Yeah, he gave himself a hernia lifting his swear box.
Don't tell me you got Boris Becker.
No, Boris, not likely. No, he's German. No, he'd be putting towels over everything. Not on my nice new settee. No way.
Listen, I hope you haven't got me here under false pretenses.
Trust me, Cliff, trust me.
Brucey, I think you're telling me porkies.
I am not. You see, I'm like Pinocchio.
Pinocchio?
Pinocchio. No, I am like Pinocchio. You see, if I tell lies, my chin gets longer.
Oh, you must have been telling a lot of lies in your life.
Oh, thank you.
I love that.
You really know how to
love that line.
It's your favourite line.
Oh, I'm just wondering how anybody could play tennis here.
Well, just lift your end up.
But pardon?
Just lift your end up. Come on. Get the settee and lift your end up. Come on.
Oh.
Yeah, come on. I've got it. That's it. Fine. There we are.
I haven't worked for the BBC for a long time, but this is ridiculous.
Okay.
Okay.
Over here. Just a bit more. You all right?
Yeah, all right.
Is that your knee?
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
Just about there, I think, should be good.
Yeah.
That's lovely. That's lovely.
Doesn't look any different. Yeah, but where does the net go?
From here to here. You see, it's a cross between a net and a settee. It's what we call a netty.
A netty. Look, Bruce, this settee, well, it's ridiculous. It's ludicrous.
It's ludicrous. No, it's not. It's MFI. Only the best for you. Now, look, I tell you what, we've got your a racket here. There we are. There's your one. Good. Right. Okay. Could I have the barley water, please? The barley water? Only I see I burn up so much energy with just sheer speed.
Just a moment. Bruce.
Aye, you lad.
A word in your ear. A word in your ear, mate.
A what?
A word in your ear.
Well, anywhere else I might not hear you.
I mean, I enjoy a good laugh. Well, I mean, like any other sort of living legend.
Yes.
Listen, I can...
Oh, good. Slip that one in.
I was given that just before we came
Oh,
on.
were you really?
It's one of your scriptwriters.
Oh, but I'll kill him.
Anyway, listen, I mean, I don't know how to put this, but I mean, this really is silly, isn't it? I mean, I am off because, let's face it, you did promise me. Remember, you promised me that I would get to play tennis with a huge, mega tennis star.
Like who? Just name me one.
Well, any old Wimbledon champion would do. I mean, Pat Cash.
Pat Cash?
Yeah.
That name registers? Cash registers? It's just all right. It's an old tennis pro joke. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You've never even heard of him, have you?
Never heard of him. I'm even going to introduce him.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, and Cliff, Mr. Pat Cash.
Hey!
Oh! Well, listen to that. Right. Oh, am I pleased to meet you? I really am. You know, I'll never forget your performance when you became Wimbledon champion.
Thanks, mate. This is very nice of you.
Really. And the women, they adored his technique, didn't they?
Loved
the
it.
women. Oh, yes. And every one of them wished they could get it off Pat. Didn't they? Yes. Cliff, have you ever played with Pat before?
No, I haven't, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Good, good. Okay, well, give him a... Yeah, okay, fine. Give him a racket.
All right,
There we
well,
are. Okay.
Where?
There we are.
What are you talking about?
Well, we're going to play here.
No, he's used
We're
to
playing
grass.
here.
I'm sorry,
Short
it's
tennis
a Wilson, and I know you deal with Yonex, but they'll forgive you. Okay. Yonex will forgive
But this
you.
is short tennis. I mean, we're not playing.
You're going
We're
to play
playing
here. Don't be so obstinate. Pat, you know, that was the deal. Okay, fine.
This is the net.
There we are. Okay, you've got it. Fine. Right, okay.
sit there, are you?
This is a chat show, isn't it? Would you have come and talked to me on a settee for 20 minutes? You wouldn't, would you? But you'd come if you're going to meet a Wimbledon champion, wouldn't you? So you just play and I'll talk. It's a chat show.
You'll serve, Patrick.
I'll serve.
OK, fine. Here we go. Right. There we are. Is that right, you're going on a world tour, Cliff?
Well, no, but I will be touring this country. I'm going to go to Scotland in October, and I'll go to Sheffield.
Yes.
And I'll be in Birmingham.
Yeah, I went on a world... Lovely. I went on a world tour last year. I'm going somewhere different this year. Tell me, Pat, where's your next tournament, Pat?
Oh, actually, it's in a few days. I'm going to go off to Tokyo.
Oh, Tokyo.
Yeah, playing a tournament down there.
What's I mean, do the Japanese like tennis as much as
tennis.
golf? Or?
They love tennis. They're mad on tennis.
Really?
They haven't got a good player, but they love their tennis, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Tell me, Cliff, how do you keep fit?
Well,
What's the matter? What's the matter? It was going so well. They loved it.
How do I keep fit? I just do chat shows like this one.
Yeah,
I tell you what, though, Pat, I don't know about you, I find it very difficult to play tennis and talk at the same time.
Oh, this noise, I'll tell you what.
Hey, be careful.
I have the result.
I can't concentrate. Lizzie. Well done.
All right, I'll get out of the way, but show us some real tennis. Really go for something. Go on, Cliff. Stretch him a bit, stretch him. That's it. Hit it with your fiddle, with your fiddle! There's one note you can stop. What's that? Is that it? Right. Lovely. OK. Game, settee, a match. Ladies and gentlemen, Clifford and Pat Cash, you are lovely movers, you really are. OK? No, don't come here, come here. What about this? This, over there. I said you're lovely movers, so move it. Come on.
I don't believe this.
Well, it's my show. That's it.
I tell you what, it's not like this in Australia.
All right, don't worry about that. Just get it in the right position. That's all we're worried about. And don't forget, Cliff, you're going to sing later on in the show.
Am I?
Put it down there. That's good. Thanks a lot, lads. Absolutely marvellous.
Thank you very much. See you later then.
Thanks again, lads. What about it? Don't forget you're singing for us later on, Cliff. Marvellous. Well, now, who... Yeah, they are. It's, you know, Cliff, it's hard to believe that the first time I introduced you on Sunday night at the Palladium was 30 years ago, and here you are, only 10 years older.
You're not worried about getting old, are you?
Yeah, well, come off it, Cliff. I mean, you must be worrying yourself about getting a bit older, surely. I mean, everybody worries a bit, don't you?
Well, I mean, I just hope that I just don't get senile and start repeating myself. You know, I really hope that I just don't get senile and keep repeating myself.
So do I. Yes, well, now, look, we had a bit of fun with the tennis earlier on, which was all lovely, and thank you again for doing that little bit of nonsense with me. But there's something, you know, because charity is very close to your heart. And this tennis trail you're doing, will you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, well, I mean, I think a lot of people will know that I've been a tennis fan for about 10 years since I first had a go myself. And, of course, everybody in this country would like a tennis champ. And, you know, we tend to want other people to do things for us. And I thought, well, it's no good. The government's got enough on its hands, so they're not going to do anything.
Yeah.
So there were a number of us that would like to see it happen. And I thought, well, I can do something. So I started a pro-celebrity tennis tournament, which you very kindly played in for us.
I was in the final.
Yes, you were. And you're the reason why I won. But, you know, with the money we raised, we were fairly limited in who we could help. We were helping about 40 or 50 young kids. And we thought that after 10 years, this is our 10th year, by the way. Oh, by the way, anyone who has been to see the tennis tournament in Brighton, remember we played at the conference centre?
Oh, yeah, you're changing it, aren't you?
Well, because we were selling out there, and we got a lot of irate mail from fans who couldn't get into the Brighton centre. Yeah. So we're going this year, to celebrate our 10th year anyway, to the Birmingham.
Birmingham, the big place there.
Yeah, the big inside. Was it inner arena or whatever it's called? The arena.
The arena, the biggest place there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so that means when the tickets come on sale in June, hopefully people who couldn't get in last time will get in this time.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be good because Birmingham, you'll have a bigger catchment area.
Well, that's right. And obviously, the more money we can raise, we get a lot of help. Direct Line Insurance.
And wouldn't it be marvellous if through this we did find ourselves a Wimbledon champion? Wouldn't that be
It would be really stunning.
It would be great.
Well, yeah. I think we're on the right track because what we're doing now, we thought we'd make the next obvious step was to get tennis played by as many people as possible. So this week, in fact, we're going to schools in Islington, and we picked 5 other cities in the country, visiting 10 schools in each city. A group of tennis people are going to go in, introduce tennis to these 8-year-old kids, leave behind equipment in the schools, and in that way, you see, what's going to happen is the more Brits that we have playing tennis,
exactly,
the more chance you've got of picking out the one or two.
Getting a gem.
Yeah, the odd pack cash, you know.
Exactly, the odd pack. He's still here. Anyway, look, you've had a few. Well, thank you for telling me all about that. Now, you've had a few hit duets in your time with various singers. Is there anyone you'd like to do a duet with? Record? I mean, anybody who's close to you. Well, you know, you could contact them quickly.
Oh, well, it's true. I do know Des quite well.
Oh, oh really? Yeah. No, but is there anybody that you...
Well, do you know, I have done a few duets in my time, and the interesting thing for me is to do something that's not entirely predictable. And so, you know, you asked me that off the top of my head, I think to myself, well, I had a little taste of what it was like to sing with an operatic type of singer with Sarah Brightman.
Oh, yes.
And I'm a great fan of Kiri Te Kanawa. I mean, it's not possible, but it would be nice combination. Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah. Well, now, is it true that if there hadn't, you once said this, if there hadn't have been an Elvis, there couldn't have been a Cliff Richard?
Yes, I mean, everybody's influenced by somebody else, and I just feel that with all the wonderful singers that we had at the time, the Perry Comos, the Bing Crosbys, the Sinatras, all wonderful singers, they didn't inspire my generation to be like them. When Elvis came along, then we were inspired to be like him. And it's like that for every generation.
Yeah,
really,
I feel the same about me and Mel Gibson. Okay, we'll skip that one. Right. But did you ever get the chance to meet Elvis?
I was given the chance once in '76 when I was in the States promoting a song called Devil Woman, and I was doing an interview with a press man who said he knew Elvis and could introduce me to Elvis if his paper could take the pictures, you know. Oh. But Elvis, you remember, in his latter days was very, very overweight, and I thought, well, I'd rather wait to meet him when he's looking all cool again, because he used to lose weight to make films, but unfortunately, of course, as you know, he died not long after that, '78, I think. So, in fact, I was really stupid. I kick myself now. I'd like to have met him, no matter what state he'd been in.
I feel the same way about Fred Astaire. Fred Astaire, I would have loved to have met. Mind you, I never had the chance. I think he had the chance to meet me, but he turned it down. Anyway, now, we've had enough from me. What about our audience? Would you mind if I asked a few of them to ask you a question?
No, good.
You don't mind?
No, I don't mind.
Hands up all those that would like to ask a question to Cliff. Okay, we've got a few people there. Oh, yes. How about you then first here?
Have you any unfulfilled ambitions?
Well, I kind of know what I can and can't do these days, and I've done the things I've wanted to do. What I'd like to do, for instance, is do another musical in the West End, something else like that. So, although I seem to have done everything, I don't think I've ever done anything completely right. So I'd like to put it right, and I'd do another one of those.
Come on, anybody else? Yes, what about you, my darling? You look nice. Okay, bye.
Which artist in the charts at the moment do you like?
Who's in the charts at the moment?
Well, we're not for a start.
That's why it's difficult for me to answer this. Well, if Wet, Wet, Wet's still in the charts, I think that's one of the best songs that's been around for a long time.
Yep,
Bruce is looking all kerfuffled. He doesn't know. He thinks Wet, Wet, Wet played tennis with Pat Cash.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You, mother? Let me. Get. Oh, this is nice here. This is quite cosy. Yes. Oh dear. You wear suspenders? Right. Here we go.
What do you do, or what don't you do, that keeps you so young looking?
Oh, that's. I mean, I guess if I don't.
What cream? What cream?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Oh dear. I might stay here for the rest of the show.
Well, I mean, if I don't look my age, I guess I must consider myself lucky, but I don't know. I look in the mirror in the mornings and go, ugh.
Oh, did you have a question?
Yes.
Oh, but she said it.
Yes, I said it.
Well, you mind your own business. Oh, Well, would you like to ask? Well, I tell you what, Darren. Why don't you? Well, I tell you what. I'll give you a quiz. Ask Cliff. Say what's your next song? Ask him what his next song is. Right?
What's your next song?
Yeah, but don't do it as quick as that. I mean, say Cliff. Where are you going? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll stand up then. Fine. Okay, stand up. Okay, say now. I've always loved you, Cliff.
I've always loved you, Cliff, but I still want to know how you keep so young looking, because you're only the same age as me, and look at me.
You're right, dear. We've got so many lines. You're right. Tell me, how old are you, darling?
81.
81? What about that? Well, I'd like to ask you a question. How do you stay so old looking?
Having no husband.
Oh, having no husband. Do you hear that? Anyway, Cliff, she does want to know what you got. What are you going to sing for us now?
Well, I'm going to do a song that, in fact, I recorded some years back, but I kind of re-recorded it. It's called My Kind of Life.
But one of your favourite tracks?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, My Kind of Life. Let's welcome again Cliff Richard. Yeah.
Right from early days, from the moment I was born, I would take my guitar in the early morning and go down to the fields and play. Yeah. They hear me sing my music and play. Well, that's been my kind of life, yes, and I like it. Well, that's been my kind of life, yes, and I like it. Well, that's been my kind of life, yeah. And I wouldn't spend it anywhere other than sitting down somewhere playing away my day. Just me and my guitar. That was where I found the freaky little bar, and I sat there on the stage and played. Yeah, yeah. Well, came a guy who said it wasn't plastic. He wanted me to sign away my life or something drastic, but all I wanna do is play. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's been my kind of life, yes, and I like it. Well, that's been my kind of life, yes, and I like it. Ooh, that's been my kind of life, yeah. And I wouldn't spend it anywhere other than sitting down somewhere playing away my days. Just playing. I didn't try to turn the people on and to play. Hey, hey. Well, you can keep all the money and the places that go with it, 'cause all I want is freedom and no cash could ever get it. And all I wanna do is play. Hey, hey. Well, that's been my kind of life, yes, and I like it. Well, it's been my kind of life, yes, and I like it. Ooh, that's been my kind of life, yeah. And I wouldn't spend it anywhere other than sitting down somewhere playing away my days. My kind of life, yeah. My kind of life, yeah. My kind of life, yeah. My kind of life, yeah.
are you doing here? What's all this about?
Wait a minute, mate. The way I figure it is that you play tennis with me, so now you've got to do some singing with me.
All right, some rock and roll. Well, it
Let's
just
go.
sounds good, but Pat, listen, we're going to have to wait for the host, you know what I mean?
No, forget about him. Let's just rock. Come on.
No, we've got to wait because, I mean, I know that he's getting changed, especially, you know, for this plot. Anyone for tennis?
What the hell are you doing?
It was too small.
What are you doing? What's all this?
What's this about?
Did we not, have they changed the running order then? What
I
happened?
don't know about running. We'll all be running after this. I think better sing, Pat.
Please do a second. Can I just tune up, please?
Oh, he's going to tune. I'm cleaning up.
Well, you heard the news, there's good rockin' tonight. Well, you heard the news, there's good rockin' tonight. Well, meet me in a hurry behind the bar. You don't have to worry, I'll do you no harm. Don't forget to bring along your rockin' shoes. Tonight I'm gonna rock away all my blues. I heard the news, there's good rockin' tonight. Let's rock. Let's rock. Come on, rock. Well, let's rock. Well, let's rock. All my blues away. One more. Well, let's rock. Well, let's rock. Come on, rock. Well, let's rock. Come on and rock all my blues away. Let's rock all my blues away.
And thank you, Pat George. He's really been good. And well, that's the end of the show. I've had a lot of fun, and I think we've had some truly wonderful guests. And let me also thank you, our audience. And with this being our first show, you've helped us so much. By the way, what did you think of it?
And Bruce is due on court again at the same time, 8 o'clock next Friday evening.